you and Jackie sir had invested in Sony TV. This is something I had known years ago as well, but when I was reading everything, I was like, oh my God, yeah, this has happened. What made you invest in that so early on, and how was the exit like after 15 years?
So it was a fantastic experience, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was my first encounter with a whole corporate setup like Sony and all of that, because it was a group of 7 friends who got together to do this.
And what year was this?
Damn, that was a long time ago. Was it?
I don't remember.
I honestly don't
You must have been very young that
very
time.
Yeah,
This
they were
was
tiny.
Yeah.
This was maybe 89, 90.
Wow.
It was back then,
Yeah.
you know.
Great decision.
I was gonna say my mom's always had the vision from the beginning.
Very future forward.
And I love doing things that are off the expected and off the norm and that kind of thing, you know. So I don't know why I always go for the difficult challenges.
Good.
I think I got that from
very
my mom,
good.
actually,
I think
very
so.
much.
Yeah, like the road less taken.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So each one had a specific skill that they brought to the group, you know. And my husband was like the mega star back then.
Yeah.
And so he brought all of that, you know, the entertainment face and all of that. Still is.
Still is, 100%.
Yeah. And, you know, there was one banker, there was another guy who was in television, another guy who was in computers. So it was like a
very diverse group.
Very diverse group, but somehow everything, the synergy happened. And we wooed Sony for 1 year. And the back and forth negotiations, it was so fun, you know, all that paperwork and the due diligence and da-da-da. And of course, there were very many big business houses also after them to do this, you know. And we decided one night, it was just not, they were not closing, you know. And then one night, I suggested to my husband, just let's have a party and call everybody. And then, you know, it's either we celebrate or it's tata bye-bye.
Just to clarify, you're pursuing Sony so that you could invest and get some stock.
Right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So we were setting up the Sony Entertainment Television channel in India.
And you wanted to be a partner.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah. So we had this party, and we're not the party kind. So when we have a party, thankfully everybody turns up. So the entire film industry showed up. It was a wild party. There was this club called RG's on Marine Drive back in the day, which is now, I think, closed down. But we didn't close it down. But it was a great party. And at 6 a.m., the party wound up. We signed the deal the next day.
And the party was your idea?
Yeah. And it was because
visionary,
they were like,
right here.
Genius.
They were like, it's not, entertainment is not all about the paperwork.
It's just the people that
it's the people, you know, and they saw, you know, what we brought to the table was more than these very high funda business houses were bringing in all of that, you know. And they just did the deal. And it was the best investment we ever made. You know?
And you exited 15 years
15
later.
years
so
later.
somewhere in 2005 to 2010. And it was a good exit for you?
It was a very happy exit,
So I'm not the number, but how much growth did you think you got? Like, was it a 200% growth that you saw with what you had put in?
No.
Even more?
Way more.
Can you give me a percentage? Okay, if you had invested 100 rupees, how much did you get back? And next time I'm going to take all advice from you. I'm going to take your personal number.
So if you want to put it in that kind of perspective, I would say 1 lakh to 100 crores.
Ma'am.
Back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No, you were right. Completely.
That's not the number, but I'm giving you
the comparison.